Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ricky's in London. This is your complete guide to the city of London, where to go, what to do, where to eat, and how to save your money in one of the most famous cities in the world. Hi guys, so welcome to London. It's an amazing place full of culture, history, some world famous attractions. There is a lot to do here in London. Now this is going to be quite a long video, but this will tell you everything that you need to know about having the best time of your life here in London. If you come for a short visit to London, there are three main areas to visit in London that you will probably want to explore: Westminster, the West End, and the City of London. These are the three main areas to focus on when you're traveling to London. First, how to use the world's famous underground system. I know if you're looking at the tube map, it looks very confusing, but I assure you, once you are into the underground system, it is actually incredibly very easy to use. There is plenty of signs. Either get an Oyster card or you can use a normal debit card. Just touch and go. It is literally that easy. You can do the exact same in the London Tube. Same thing goes for the boat also. With these three combined, you can get across the city within minutes. If you're looking for a place to stay, I highly recommend staying around the West End. Especially if you like nightlife, it is perfect and it is in central of London. So if you stay anywhere around here, especially next to a tube station, you will thank me for sure. Where you can get around the city very easily. Let's start by heading towards one of the most famous areas of London, Westminster. As you can see Big Ben in front of me. Officially it's called Elizabeth Tower, but most people know this as Big Ben because Big Ben actually refers to the bell inside the clock tower rather than the actual clock tower itself. This is one of the most iconic image of London. Right next to it is the House of Parliament. You can actually go inside. All you have to do is queue up if there is room in the gallery. They will security check you and you can actually watch the proceeding. Next to Westminster is Westminster Abbey. This is one of the famous cathedrals where the coronation happens and the royal weddings. It's an amazing place to go into. Tickets cost £18. I highly recommend that you do go into the Westminster Abbey. To get the best possible shot of Westminster, you will need to cross the bridge. While walking across the river, you will notice a big giant wheel on the other side. This is the famous London Eye. It costs £37 to get in. You need to book it in advance, but it is still nice to go around and the view from top are simply incredible. Enjoy the view. Nearby Westminster Abbey, you will walk through St. James Park, aka the Royal Park. To visit this place, you can take a district line or a circle line to St. James Park. The reason why they call it a Royal Park is because right next to it is one of the most famous attractions that people come and see. It is Buckingham Palace. This is the Queen's official home and it's the official home of our new king. The changing of guard ceremony, which happens roughly 11 o'clock every day. If you have time, please visit Buckingham Palace at 11 o'clock every day. Now it's time to go to the opposite end of the city. The City of London, the most famous Tower Bridge and the Tower of London. This is currently home to the crown jewels, the most expensive and priceless jewelries in the country. The other famous landmark most people visit in London is Tower Bridge. Now I know a lot of people will be asking, can you actually go inside? And the answer is yes, you can go inside. To go inside Tower Bridge, it costs you £10.60. Most of the time, tourists are just happy to walk along the bridge and take various photos of it. The best view of Tower Bridge, you will get it from this side. You can take some lovely pictures here at night. As you can see, this is the best view of Tower Bridge. It glows like a Christmas tree at night. But a few streets away, you will find London's tallest building, the Shard. Tickets for Shard is £25. You will get to the observation tower where you will get some pretty good and amazing views of London.
We are at St. Paul's Cathedral. I'm going to tell you a little bit of history about St. Paul's Cathedral. Christopher Wren was responsible to build 25 churches, including St. Paul's Cathedral. Tickets to go to St. Paul's Cathedral is £17. I am Antonita and I was telling you about the history of St. Paul's Cathedral.
Thank you, Antonita, for your history lessons. This is the Millennium Bridge. You can take some excellent photos when you're at the bridge. But when night falls, it's better you go to the west side. This is Piccadilly Circus. Lots of traditional theatres around here. The nightlife around here is pretty damn amazing. Piccadilly Circus, which is home to the giant LED screens, and at night they look pretty damn amazing. And it's also home to Oxford Street, the longest shopping street in London. So if you like to shop or to be entertained, the West End is definitely the place to be. And there are several underground tube stops that are right next to each other. There's another famous place over here, that is Trafalgar Square. It is right next to Charing Cross. And next to it is the National Gallery. And the National Gallery entry fees is free. If you have more time to go around London, let's start with West London. This is Hyde Park. This is the largest green place here in London. Right next to Hyde Park is the Royal Albert Memorial. This is Kensington Palace. Tickets over here is £23 for entry. Another famous place to take a look is Harrods. It's the famous department store. If you want to see the celebrity do their shopping, this is the place to go. Quite frankly, it is expensive. There are also home to some of the city's most famous museums, the Science Museum, the Victoria and Albert Museum, and my favorite, National History Museum. Once again, it is free of charge to enter to all the museums. Near Regent Park is home to ZSL London Zoo. So if you want to see some animals, you go to Regent Park. Ticket is £35. The British Museum is also located here in north side of the city. Once again, it's free of charge. It has the most stunning roof that you will ever see. If you're willing to travel a little bit further, there is O2 Arena, which is formerly known as the Millennium Dome. There is another place you can visit, that is Canary Wharf. You'll find a lot of tall buildings over there. But one area I do recommend that you visit is the area of Greenwich. Right next to the Greenwich College is Cutty Shock. At one point, this was the fastest tea clipper in the world. Greenwich is a beautiful place to visit. Traveling to Greenwich, the best way is the boat. It is just the same way as the tube system. Just scan with your Oyster card or your debit card. Enjoy the lovely boat ride down the Thames. And lots of tourists do not know about the boats. I highly recommend that you actually use them to get around Westminster and the city of London. Overall, guys, London is a place that you won't find boring. It has some very interesting things every step of the way. The tube is the best way to move around the city of London. Make sure to get a tube map. If you do like this video, please be sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.